Hello, how's it going? Excited to stream here today. I'm on a mission to get to 100 points in Super Dice Heroes. So if you want to join in, you can. It's a play along game. It's a game where you can play along from where you are, and we can see who gets the high score. Here's the good news, it's free. How about that? So you can check out this QR code to get to the download link. Or you can access that stuff in the links in the chat also. Whoa my, what did I do? Here we go. I hit the wrong thing. Here we go. So you can click that link in the chat to get to it. Well, I took us to the table. Here we are. So we're going to learn how to play Super Dice Heroes first as we get rolling. Let me scooch my stuff over so I've got enough room. And I like this game a lot. I have recently gone on a deep dive of high scores and trying to figure out the best score possible and all that fun stuff. And I have not hit 100 points yet. Hey, that's awesome. Yes. Hashtag quest for 100. That's where I'm living right now. I love it. Thanks, Mac. Yeah, don't worry. Thanks for watching for a bit. So the goal, my personal goal, is to get to 100, and this is because I have hit 99 3 times now. I've hit 95 a couple. That was my high score for a bit. I've seen other people getting 100 or more, and I'm so jealous. I did some math, and I'm pretty sure this is right. The perfect score possible in this is 121, which I've seen someone mark a score of 110. That's the highest I've seen actually scored. But if it was the perfect rolls and everything went exactly right, the literal highest score is 121. Hey Jojo, thanks for joining in. Hello. So let me explain this real quick, and then we can. I think I have time this afternoon for 2 games to try to get to 100. So, Super Dice Heroes. Here's the deal: you are a superhero, and we're going to start off, and you'll get to choose from 2 superpowers. We'll roll 2 dice, and then from those 2 dice that are rolled, you'll choose 1 superpower. Okay, great. I'll just explain it. I think you may have played before, so if I need to back up, please let me know. No rush, you're good. So you'll choose one of those superpowers, and that'll be your superpower for the whole game. After you choose that, then you get to name your superhero, and you'll get to decorate and put their costume on. And you have 3 uses, 3 times to use that super ability throughout the game. You can use on the front end, the back end, the middle. You can use multiple times on turn. I like the one that says increase a die by 1. You could use that multiple times on 1 die. I found that when you use it early, I usually have regret towards the end. So it's nice to keep your options open if the dice rolls don't go your way. So then the way the game works is we'll roll 4 dice on each turn. It's played over 10 turns, 10 rounds. And when those 4 dice are rolled, you choose for each die to either move your meeple somewhere else in the city to help, or to help in the location where you are. So there's 6 different locations around the city, so the number that coordinates with that. So if I had a 4, I could spend it to move down to the 4 area. That's one way to move, is to go to that location. But if you're in the location and that matches that die, you can go anywhere. So if I spend a 4 while I'm in the 4 area, I can go to any location. Or I could say spend 2 to move up to the 2 area, right? This movement. Helping is when you're in a certain area, then you spend dice to try to complete the goals there, to rescue some bystanders, to kill robot minions, to gain bonuses, or to just get honor, victory points. So let me walk around the circle here and tell you what each area does. So up here in the Capitol building, what am I trying to say? Right up here, you have the 1s, 2s, and 3s really matter. So let me scooch in a bit. So if you get a row of 1, 2, and 3, you would get 4 victory points. And if you get a column, then you get 4 victory points. You can place them in any order. Like I could put a 1 here, I could put a 3 here, I could put a 3 here. It doesn't matter. It's free for all in those 9 spaces. If you complete this diagonal one, you would get the bonus die. I'll explain those in just a minute. And if you fill in all 9 spaces, you rescue an innocent bystander. If you'll notice also at each location there are 3 robot minions. So you can defeat a robot minion with any number. It's just they are only worth 1 point at the end. Sometimes it's better. You want to hang in a location, so you kill a robot minion. It's just a point. It's still a point. It's better than nothing, but it's the way it goes. All right, so I mentioned bonus dice. When you earn one of those, you come down here and circle it. Then at any point from then until the end of the game, you can cross it off to spend that bonus die. It's an extra die of any number that you get to use right then. So it doesn't like replace one of the dice that you've rolled. It actually is an extra die. So those are really great. They really give you a lot of flexibility and because you're able to finish some zones a lot faster. All right, let's look at the hospital here. This one you're trying to get pairs that match. So I could put a 4 and a 4 here. Over here, you can notice also if you do these last 2, they give you 2 victory points and a bonus die. You can do these in any order. You can start in one and start in another. Yes. Yeah, good question, Mac. I sat down and mapped it out. I thought I had found it, and there's one route to get to 120, and there's another route to get to 121. The 121 route is spoilers. Spoilers, if you don't want to hear it, I'm going to share it. Zone 6 is key because you get so many points from here. You can get 35 points from the 30 here and the 5 here. So you go to Zone 6, and then you travel to Zone 1. You finish all of that, and then you travel to Zone 5, and you finish all of that. So this is 35 points total, 29 points total. Then you go down to Zone 5, which is 27 points total. Then you go to Zone 3, which is 29 points total, and that maxes you out. And then you have 1 die left over, and you kill a robot minion. And that's 1 point. So that equals 121. There you go. The other route is Zone 6, Zone 1, Zone 4, then Zone 3. And then you duck up to Zone 2 and finish, and then finish 2, I think, up in Zone 2. No. You finish one of these and one of the 4s. That's to get to 120. Yeah, I'm with you. I do too. I also steer clear of it, but it is one of the higher point makers. You know, it's funny. You make a game and you play test, and then you come back to the game later and you learn some stuff. Other people play it, and you come back later and you learn some more things. Yeah, I think I'd like to do a 2.0 at some point, or maybe like yeah, that's right, or maybe even like a mini Super Dice Heroes campaign with different areas. But for this one specifically, I think this area is underpowered, Zone 2, because you can just get points off 2, right? You don't need to keep going to get points. But if you spend 10 dice up here, this is getting super mathy, I'm sorry. If you spend 2 dice up here, you get 20 points and 2 bonuses, which, you know, over here in this zone, you can get, with only 9 dice, a lot more points. I think 27 points and a bonus die. So Zone 6 is a little overpowered. I also like Zone 6 because it gives you a lot of options. It's good to like hop there. I'm ruining the game, I'm sorry. Just play and have fun. All right, sorry. Where was I? So hospital, you're trying to get pairs. Over here in the climbing the building. That's it. Now he's ready to play. You're trying to get the same number. The first number can be any number you want, but after that, all the numbers have to equal that number, have to be the same. And this is where you can get a lot of bystanders along the way and also get a bonus die. Down here in the nuclear power plant. You start with any number you want, and then as you go, it has to be either one more or one less than that number. Very good. It's kind of fun. Like part of That's So Clever game is the high score stuff. So once you play a game enough times, then you can start to think high scores. That's fun. So right now I'm fully on the quest for 100. We'll see if I can get there today. If I can't today, I think I'm going to do a marathon stream and play until I get it. So if you see also in these 3 zones, there are stars. There's the honor, the victory points in this game. And you score the furthest one along that you are. So if I were to get all the way to, say, here, I would score 11 points. I wouldn't score every single one of these. You just score the furthest one over. Hey, Love Meeples! How are you? Thanks for joining in. I also love Meeples. That's a good name. I need a good Meeple for this game. They have DC superhero Meeples, which I do not have, but that have in kind of the cartoony Meeple shape, all the famous Batman, all the DC superheroes. All right, over here in the warehouse, you start with any number, just like the other zones that we've talked about, and then the next number has to be equal to or higher than. So you want to put your lower numbers first. It's tough if you put a 5 there, then the next number can only be a 5 or a 6, and so on. And then the last area here is the chapel, and this is kind of like the first zone where you could mark any number, 1 through 6, and in any order. If you finish one of the columns, you get 15 points. Hey, very well, thank you. I got a good nap this afternoon, so I was happy for that. And then this column for 15. And then for the top 6, if you finish those, you get a bonus die. And for the bottom 6, you get a meeple, bystander. That's the game. You start in the middle of the board, and then you go out from there. So let's start by rolling for superpowers. Ooh, I need to look at that. I haven't seen that. I like that. Yeah, I need some good... I'm using a button today. I've used this clear thing the other day. I used this little wooden from Game Design Stuff. I saw this button. I thought that was fun. The Purple Stare. I need to look at Meeple Circus. I'm not familiar with that one. All right, here's the roll for our superpowers. Very good. So you can choose either a 1 or a 6. Oh, I'm not going to use a pen. Let me use this. All right. So we're starting off, and you can either be small or big. The 1 ability is you get to change a die to a 1. The 6 ability is change a die to a 6. I like the 1 ability, especially for the 1 area. Also for the 5 area, it's very helpful. The 6 one is very helpful, also for the 5 area. You know, I'm gonna be tiny. What's a good tiny thing, like Ant-Man? It's a cute tiny thing. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a fun idea to decorate your actual meeple. Very good. Oh, wow. That sounds like a blast of a game. Meeple Circus. I will check that out after this. Very good. What's a good flavorful little thing? Amoeba Boy. That is tiny. What is it? The Tick? That's one of those. The Flea? I kind of like the Amoeba. Amoeba Boy. He's a man! Amoeba Man. No, I like Amoeba Boy. Amoeba Boy. He's going to end up looking like a virus or something. Oh dear. What's his backstory, you think? I always like putting the big letter on them. Yep. That's it. Here we go. I love it. All right, I'm set. I've got my superpower. Y'all ready? That's it. He is. May he defeat it. Whew. That's right. I like it. All right, I'm going to roll our 4. Here we go. The first roll is a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Oh, let me scoot the dice down a little bit. Here we go. You know, I scooted it in for explaining. Let me scooch it out just a bit. 1, 3, 4, 5. They are. They are. Shout out to our friend M. Peebles. He's been my inspiration. The only reason I'm here streaming is because of our friend M. Peebles. Go follow him over on Twitch if you don't already. He's awesome. He's great. He streamed a couple of my games this summer. It was so nice. One of them, it was Paleontologist, where you roll 2d6. And one of them, halfway through the game, he realized that it was not a d6, it was a d3. So it was a 6-sided die that only had 1, 2, and 3 on it. Had 1, 2, and 3 twice. And so it was hilarious. It was just so funny. Thanks, Mac. You're very kind. Oh gosh, he's so fun. That's been great. So the whole reason of streaming, sorry, I'm getting into a spiel already. The whole reason of streaming and these games is to help folks during this pandemic, just because a lot of folks, it's real tough. It's tough for everyone, I think. But wanted to make something that was free for myself, was a distraction and a helpful outlet, creative outlet, and also just something that was free for folks to play together. You could play via Zoom. You could something new that was free was the whole gist of it. So then when M People started playing some, and he was streaming, I just was like, gosh, that's so cool. Hey, very good. Oh, very good. I saw that. Thanks. Yeah, I love that paleontologist snowman idea. I'm doing a version of that in Dice in the Darkness, which is you're building something. Not a snowman, but something. Don't want to spoil it yet. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Very cool. So that has led, part of the other reason for streaming was pushing towards this Dice in the Darkness, which is coming out March 4th, very soon. Just a few days away now. I've got right here on my wall all 10 rooms taped up, all the things. Is game design, that's been the big project. And I was like, well, you know, it'd be fun to make this another free project, and I could make it episodic, would come out each week. It's okay, I know. It's my bad. I'm talking about it. All right, the roll is 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you know what? I think I should. I think I should. An Easter version of paleontologist. What would it be? Eggs? Peeps? Decorating an egg? Easter bunny? What would it be? Chickens? That would be pretty cute. I do think I've when I was making those games, it was a week in, week out kind of thing. I was like, I'm just going to make a game each week. So it was great to have a deadline, to have a thing that you're pushing towards, and that, you know, you really kind of had a process. So you got moving on it, and so then by that 5th week, when I made Paleontologist, I felt like I was kind of getting in a groove with it. And the one thing that the building a snowman kind of changed it. Before it was you're always just trying to find the best points, min-maxing points. What's the best play for me? When you added in the snowman and building a snow person, all of a sudden it became, well, I want a bow tie, or I want a mustache, or I want to add this to my snow person, which added a whole nother element, which I really like that part of it. So I think there's something there. I think there's something there. So maybe a good, there you go, decorating the Easter bunny. That's good. That's good. With the basket. I love it. Chocolate. That's really good. There's something there. There could be a fun, like, holiday paleontologist. It probably would need a different name. but a holiday version for each holiday, and have it in just a nice little pack of a couple things that you, it would have a little small variation each version that would make it a different experience. Maybe just a small little rule. Think about like all the different love letter variations. There's just one little rule that it's the same game, but it changes it up. All right, enough talking. No more chitter chatter. I've got people to save. No, this is great. All right, I'm gonna move. I think to this. Well, can I? I don't have a 6. How about this? Hey, lurk away, lurk away. All right, I'm gonna move up here with the 1. Here we go. And then I'm gonna mark off a 3, and I'm gonna change this 4 and 5. I'm gonna change each one to a 1. So I'm already starting off. I just had a big spiel. That's really good. I love it. I need to go back and save this chat. These are great ideas. All right, I've already spent 2 of my superhero powers. This is roll 2. Oh my gosh. You saw me roll it. I'm not cheating, but that is the exact roll I needed. 1, 2, 2, 3. Wow. That was awesome. So I'll do this 1. I'll do this 2. That gives me a bonus die. And I'll do this 3. That was a great roll for me. That was a great roll. Man. Whew. So that bonus die is super helpful. It's really going to help me. Because this next roll, man, the roll would be great. If I could just get a 2 and a 3, then I could finish off this zone. That would be awesome. All right, here we go. Shall we do it? Here's roll 3. It's happening. It's happening. We're doing it. All right, this roll's a 2, 3, 5, 6. I do like calling my shot. I do like saying what I need. Oh my gosh! He's here. The legend. We were just talking about you, M. Peebles. Were your ears burning from across the pond? Good to see you, man. You know, I'm deciding I'm going to try to start streaming on Sundays, Sunday afternoons, to try to catch some folks that the time is different, so it's not bedtime for a lot of folks. Good to see you, man. I'm just basically cheating with my dice rolls here. So you're catching in at just the right time. I'm going to use this bonus die to get this too. I'm finishing off this zone up here. I'm on the quest to get 100 points. I love it. All right, so I use my 2 and my 3. I have a 5 and a 6 left. I was just bragging about you, saying how you were an inspiration to stream, and then Love Meeples was saying the same thing. You're the man. You're the man. Hope you and the missus are well. So, quest for 100. I like that hashtag. I'm worried I'm not going to get it today. And I'm pretty committed to doing a marathon stream on Thursday night until I get it. Yeah, that's right. Keep doing it, Mac. All right, 5 and 6. I'm going to go down to the 6 area with the 6, and then I'm going to mark off a 5. This sets me on my path. I finished zone 1, which was huge. I might go ahead and mark this. Was that 24 for zone 1? Right now, I'm on track for a perfect game. I could do it. I could do it if the rolls go right. Yeah, I hit 99 last week, and then the week before that I hit 99 also. 99, 95. I have the paper still here right next to me. They're just mocking me as I finish. All right, roll 4. 1156. This roll is still good for us. 1, 1, 5, 6. I'm just going to dump them all in here. 1, 1, 5, 6. I'm going to air towards the top area so that I could get another bonus die potentially. But we're okay. That does, those ones does make it difficult for us to use. Yes, I know, it's so sad. It does make it tough for us to use the superpower. So now we are kind of stuck right now. So this next roll, it would be awesome if the next roll was a 2, 3, and 4 to give us a bonus die. But there is a chance we may need to run away from this 6 after this roll and go help somewhere else. All right, we're rolling. Roll 5. How's my pace? Am I going too fast? You all right? Roll 5. This is a good roll. This is okay. Giving him a hard time, man. That was such a great fun thing that happened. All right, I'm definitely doing a 2, a 2, and a 4 here. I have a 2 left over. I need to think what I want to do with it. And Peebles, they were teasing you about that D6 that was a D3. Yes, there is. I spent some time doing the math on the high score, the literal high score, which from my calculations it is 121. It's 121 is it, and there's one path to 121. There's another path to 120. Those are the two highest. So here's a decision point. Perfect game streak is over. That's all right though. I can still get 100. I could knock out one of these robot minions, or I could go up to the 2 area, which I do not like that idea. If I go up to the 2 area, it does open me up for a lot of options for maybe catching some bonus dice and then wrapping my way back around to the 6 area later. I don't know. The thing that I'm worried about is the next roll. I would literally need a perfect roll, and so I think it's just not a good setup. So I am going to move to the 2 area. All right, here's roll 6. We're at halftime. Here we go. 1, 1, 3, 6. Well, this is good. 1, 1, 3, 6. Because I'm going to put a 1 and a 1 here and get a bonus. That does help. And now I could run back to the 6 zone and knock out a 3 and get another bonus die. I'm going to do it. This is good. So I spent the 1 and the 1. I'm going to spend the 6 to fly back to the chapel. I'm going to spend the 3 to get this one, and that gives me this bonus die. So now I have 2 bonus dice. That in this next roll, I just need one of these dice to be a 3, a 4, or a 6. And I can definitely finish off this zone and then go somewhere else. But if this next roll has more than that, a 3, a 4, and or a 6, I just get to save my bonus dice for another turn, which is great. All right, we're still good. We're good. 2, 2, 3, 4. This is great. 2, 2, 3, 4 for roll 7. Here's a 3 and a 4. It's great. So I have a 2 and a 2 left. I'm going to spend my bonus to knock out this 6. That gives me another innocent bystander I've saved. And I'll mark down my points here for 30 down here. This is good though. So I don't have any options because I have to fly to the 2 area. And then I could put a 2 somewhere, or I could use my last 2. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Fly to 2 area. I can use this last 2 to fly anywhere to set up for next turn, or I could put it in one of those spots. What's best, do you think? I think I might go down to 5. That was weird. To fly up to 2 and then to fly out of it in the same turn. But theoretically, no matter what my dice roll is for this round, I can put all of them in. I can definitely put all 4 in. It's just I hope there's not a 6 in it. There's a 6. 2, 2, 4, 6. Two, 2, 4. Now the question is do I put the 6 in, or do I knock out a robot minion with it? I'm going to do the minion. It's my first minion this game. I need like confetti, cannons, celebratory music if I break 100. Yeah, robot. I think so. Because I think my rolls could still go well here. All right, this is roll 9. We're almost done. We're almost done here. All right, 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a 4 in and a 5 in. I have a 1 and a 3 left over to figure out what to do. I don't. I don't have it ready. I didn't plan accordingly. I could fly to the 3 area and put a 1 in. I could also knock out 2 robot minions. And then hope that a 5 or 6 flips. You're right. That's the thing, right? The moment that you prep the thing, then it's going to happen. It's like we had a big storm here this past week, and we really prepared for it. We got all the things we needed, batteries and flashlights, and all the food that didn't need to be refrigerated. And very thankfully, it didn't hit us very hard because we've lost power like every time there's a storm. But if you're ever not ready for it, that's going to happen. Yeah, you're right. I keep thinking of that episode of The Office where it's Michael Scott had a video, and one of them was him celebrating that he pre-recorded and talking to himself, and another one was him consoling himself. So maybe that's what it is. I'll make a video of myself talking to myself. You did great! You did it! You persevered, Joe! Way to go, champ! 100 balloons, that's it. I need 99 red balloons for when I get 99. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? I should have done that. I should have had balloons above me. All right, I'm gonna knock out these 2 robot minions and hope my roll goes the right way. This is it. I might be getting a low score this game. Here's roll 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we definitely could put a 5 in. This isn't the best ending to this. And then I'm going to use my bonus to put a 5 in and get a bystander. Who knows? Once I do the math. But I feel like this is like a 90-point game just from the feel of it. And then I'm going to fly over to this zone with the 4. And then I'm going to put a 3 and a 2 in. That's the game. You're right. You're right. It needs to be what do they call it? Free music, not copyright music, non-copyrighted. All right. Here's my total up. Let's see, how do we do? 2 points in zone 2, 0 points in 3. In the 4 zone, I got 3. I made it to 13 points in zone 5. 15 points. This might be close. And 3 robot minions. This might be close. This may be close. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I knew it. 90. A 90. We still hit 90. That's still great. We had a couple rolls that really limited us. How'd you do? Did you get better? Did I do the rolls wrong? No. M Peebles is great. You're great, man. Your streams are great. They're so good. It's such a great community. Whoa! It's impossible, Mac. 122? Can't be real. Alright, well, guess what? Round 2. Oh my gosh, y'all are killing me. Oh, so close. JoJo. So close. 89. So I also I didn't love the I did like Amoeba Boy. I didn't love the being so limited on one. So if I could choose, I'm not going to, but if I could choose, I would choose the number 2. Use a die to travel to any location, or the number 5, the shapeshift, the copycat one. Change one die to the same number of another. Those are both great. You. All right. If I may need to do this week. Maybe. All right. Here we go. We're doing round 2. I need another color marker. What color? I'm going to go green this time. Green, green, green. All right. Here's our roll for our superpowers. If I do roll a 1 and a 6, I will re-roll, just so it's a different variation. All right. I do want to preface that. Here we go. It's a 1 and a 3. So you can be itty bitty, or you can do the decrease a die by 1. I'm going to do the decrease a die by 1. I like this one. I like this one. I need it. Here we go. All right, what's a thematic ice name? That's it. Oh man. I don't know. Frost. I'm gonna be Frosty. I'm just gonna be Frosty. He's got a top hat. I think so. Got a carrot nose. Yep. F is for Frosty. How are we doing? You have your character? We're going to do it this time. I feel really good about it. I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. Here we go. Roll 1. 1, 3, 5, 6. Shall we do it? Let's just go right over here. We're going to move with the 6. We've got a 1, 3, and a 5. I'm going to take them all up top here. I think so. If not, I'm worried. We will have done very poor, I guess. All right. All right. After this game, I'm gonna play you all the Dice in the Darkness video, if it works. Promo intro video. All right, that's my roll for this one. 1, 3, 5, 6. Tell me if I go too fast. I'm gonna go ahead and go to round 2. 1, 4, 4, 6. This is good. We're doing great. We're doing great. 1, 6, 4, 4. Knocked all those out. Thanks. It's all homemade here. You know what I did do? I'm going to show you this. I thought, in my mind, I thought it would be great. I thought it would be so cool to have like a 3D thing of a slow-mo video close-up of the paper and like the characters on the page like ripping out of the page and coming to life. I thought that would be so cool. So the other day I did it, and I have a bunch of shots of me not being able to rip the paper or doing it and it just not looking good. But I saved this guy. Here's the Shroomer stealing the dog. Maybe I need a bloopers, but it was pretty absurd. But there's our guy. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so silly because it's, you know, I love the episodicness of it. It's free, kind of journeying together with it. Hope it's not broken. What if we get halfway through? I mean, I've been playtesting it, but it's another thing to playtest with other people, other eyes on it. Hopefully never. That'll be my celebration video. I'll put it together. It'll be a celebration video of outtakes from that. I'm celebrating that I got 100 points on Super Dice Heroes. That's what it's going to be. Here's roll 3. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're definitely going to use the 3, the 5, and the 6. Here we go. 3, 5, 6. We have a 4 left over. I'm going to do this. I'm going to frost this 4 twice. Freeze it down to a 2. And that gives me this bonus die. Now I'm for real set to finish off this zone no matter what, because I have a bonus. But if I roll a 2, then I'm for real. I'm finishing it off and I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Let's do it. Roll 4. We did it. It's happening. 1, 2, 5, 5. Those 2 5s kind of open us up to some ideas here. Boom. Using the 2, finishing it off. Did it. Let's save that innocent bystander. 30 points down here. We're on the way. So let's see our choices. If we go to the 1 zone, we have 2 5s, which is no good. If we go into the 5 area, we could put in a 1 and then a 5. That seems bad. And yet, here we are. I could shrink one of the 5s and go down to the 4 area. Then we still have 1 die that's just chilling. What do we do here? I could... Nope, that's not a good idea either. We could go down to the 5 zone. I think this is the play. I think this is it. With the 5, I'm going to move down here. I'm going to put the 1 in. And then I'm not going to use the 5 there. I'm going to knock out a robot minion, I guess. Yep. I think that's the best. I don't like spending so many dice to travel somewhere and travel back. It's just like you need to get in one spot and spend all your dice. Oh my goodness. Hope you like 4s, because we have a lot of 4s. Now here's a thought. I could shrink one of those 4s to a 3 and then fly to the 3 area and then put in 3 4s. That gives me 8 points, right? Or I should do this. I could put them all in here. That also gives me 8 points, and I still have a bonus left over. Oh, impressive. I'm going to put all the 4s in here. We'll put all the 4s in there. Jojo, you're on it. Here we go. Roll 6. On the way. 1, 3, 5, 6. It might be time for us to move out. 1, 3, 5, 6. Excellent. It does. You do need a little bit of luck in this game, don't you? I'm putting both in there. getting an innocent bystander. I have a 1 and a 3 left over. I think it might be time. I'm going up to the 1 area. I'm going to cross out a 3. Corner 3 to hope to get that bonus die. 1, 3, 5, 6 was that roll. Whew. Sunday stream. I like it. Happy Sunday stream. All right, here we go. Roll 7. 2, 4, 4, 6. Bummer. It is tough in Zone 1 to really have it pay off, isn't it? Well, it's weird to not cross off a 2 when I'm in that area, but I think I need to grab some bonus dice. So I might fly to the 2 zone and then do a 4 and a 4 and then a 6. Yep, we're doing that. Gives me another bonus. Then I have 6 left over. I will. Yep. I hope so. Sunday's dream on the Sunday stream. Hey, very good. That's it. We're so glad you're here. Just learning about the streaming gig. You know, you got to start somewhere. There was one night where I streamed. I'm sorry if is my voice too loud. I've just noticed the red. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. Is that better? There was one night where I streamed, and it was like shouting into the void of the internet. There was nobody. It was me and my Nightbot hanging out. Lauren was like, "How was it?" I was like, "Just me." It's all right. Hey, good. Okay. Well, here we are. We got a 1, 1, 1, 3 for roll 8. 1, 1, 1, 3. I think we fly back. Sure. Yeah, I got 121 that round. It was great. Don't check the tape. Good for you. That's it. Nightbot won. That's right. Sadly, Nightbot beat me. This is kind of a weird roll. I feel like I'm at a turning point. I only have 2 things left. This is bad. This is bad. I think I'm going to fly to the 3 area. And I'm going to put all the 1s in. Give me a bonus. Okay. That makes me feel better. Thank you. I appreciate your shout out and Peebles on your stream. Thank you for that. Very kind. Didn't need to do that. But you did. Thank you. I'm trying to get affiliate. Is that what it is? Where you stream so many hours and you have to do a couple requirements. No! 3, 4, 5, 5. The dream is dying. Here we go. I'm going to go down here with the 4. I'm going to spend my last of those to change a 5 to a 4. So I have 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to do that. 3, 4, 5 and get a bonus. So I have 3 bonus dice I'm sitting on here to hopefully get a little bit of payoff. That's right. See? You're right. It's exactly right. I'm not trying to share it to be all pitiful. And then nobody came. It was so sad. just the journey of streaming, I guess, is interesting. Just doing it to have fun. That's the goal. Here we go. Roll 10. This is it. 1 1 3 5. This is fascinating. 1 1 3 5. How am I going to get the most points in this last roll? I think this is actually okay. 1 1. Yeah, this is great. Think positive. That's right. I'm going to use the 3 to fly back to the warehouse. I have a 1 and a 1 to spend. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all, this might be the game. This might be it. I have 3 bonuses to spend. Did you know this still? I'm going to spend 1, put a 1. I'm going to spend 1, put a 1. Get another bystander. Spend my last 1, get a 1, get another bonus, and spend my last bonus die. I don't think I've ever finished the downtown before, but I did. I have a 5 left over, and knock out a robot minion. I don't know. This might be it. I've got a good feeling about this round. This is bad news up here though. I went up there, just knocked out a 3, and left. Didn't solve anything. Tried to put out a fire, blew on it, and left, and didn't do anything else. 0 points there. And this is bad news too. Just an empty 6. But I'll take 2 points. 3 zone. I get 9 points down here. 5 points for the 4 zone. For the 5 zone, 13 points. This is going to be close. This is where the payoff is for me. What is this? 30. Did we do it? I'm worried it's like 96. $91. Oh man. At least I beat last time's score. Oh, bummer. Oh, the dream is still alive. What would have gone differently? That was three unused things that I did. And I needed 9 more points to get there. You know, if I had put 1 here and here. No, did you really, JoJo? Oh, you. Well done. Well done. Good job. You are the winner today. That's awesome. Congrats. Oh, I did it wrong. I could have done it. I did the dice wrong. Oh, impressive. That's great. That's what I do. That's one of my favorite things about these games. Games that are like solo, but scale to a bunch of people, and you're using the same pool. No blocking. JoJo. I think that's cool to see. How did you get that score? I was using the same dice. What did you do differently? The way it can play out. Well, this has been good, Frosty. Hey, let me do my spiels here. Let's see. I'm going to try. Let's see. I'm going to go to studio mode so I can pull it up. See if this works. Dice in the Darkness is this project I've been working on for several months now, and I am ecstatic to play it. It's going to be an episodic roll and write adventure where we go on it together each week. It's going to be played over 10 rooms. You're trying to rescue your poor dog that's been captured by these mean purple things. You don't know what they are really until later. But you choose a character as we start. You choose a wizard, a warrior, or a rogue. They all have special abilities and unlocks on their character sheet. And from there, you get to take that with you each week. And so the first week, and each room is a new roll and write. kind of similar to Super Dice Heroes. Has some similar concepts. They're all kind of similar, but all kind of different. And then you take that character to that room, and then we'll play it together. It'll be Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that'll be that week, and then I'll just go on to the next room the next week. So you can join in and play along. It's all free. It's all free. And I'm just excited to go on the journey. It's really been a fun adventure. Let me show you this intro video. This will play before each time we go into the dungeon. Let me pull it up, and hopefully the sound works. Oh man, I'm excited. Look out. They're gonna take your dog. We gotta rescue this dog. Oh man, I'm so excited for this journey. It's gonna be fun. March 4th is when it premieres for the first room. I'm actually gonna put up the character sheets and all that jazz, so folks, if they wanna download beforehand. For the first room, we're gonna meet an ogre, and the story will unfold. Also, it's kind of a fun experience because all the feedback. You can become a part of this initial playtest. I've got a playtest group of some folks that we used to meet in person. We meet via Zoom now, and they've been really great and helped me playtest it and all that. And my family's been really nice in playtesting. Good news about these is since they're so lower scale, for a bunch of people, they're easy to playtest with just yourself. Hey, Mac, 10 rooms. 10 rooms with the final conclusion, the 10th room, fighting the big bad. So it's kind of got a sequence of things. Oh, I should have screenshotted it. Oh, I wonder if I can. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull it up right now. They say, like, don't do this on stream, right? But I'm doing it. I had this. Let's see. Oh no, what am I doing? If you give me 1 sec, I'm going to pull up the room. I just did it the other day. I was really happy with how it turned out. Maybe. Here we go. And now, watch in silence as Joe finds an image on his computer. I've got it here for real. I minimized the chat window. What's wrong with me? There we go. You do it all the time. Thank you. Yeah, 10 scenarios. Here we go. Yep. Okay. So here's the first. Very professional here. I think I can do it. Yep. Wow, I did it. There's 10 at the bottom of your character sheet. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. At the bottom of your character sheet, it has the 10 rooms of where you're journeying through. And so without spoiling it, it has some things on it that kind of show you what it is. So the first room is an ogre battle. You can see that there. And so you actually a cumulative score over time. So the idea is that at the end of it, you play it, and then if you want to, you could play it again. You could play it all in one sitting. I mean, it would be a little bit of time, but some folks, they're about marathons and all that jazz. You could play like 3 rooms in one go and then do another 3 rooms another night. Kind of work your way through. And there would be a high score at the end. Because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm a high score kind of person. It's fun to try to get that high score. So this is the first half. Let me put up the next. Let me find the other part. When I screenshotted it, I only did it of half of it. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. And oh, this. Yep. So this is the other half of that. Room 6, 7, 8. Ah! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And here's I'm super excited about. In each room, there is a hidden bone. Well, it's not hidden. There's a bone because you're trying to rescue your dog. And so those are just bonus points at the end of the game. If you can find the bone in each room, then those are extra points at the end also. So I don't know if you can tell I'm excited. It really has been fun doing it. Big project. So mysterious things are ahead for these dice in the darkness. I can't say any more because I don't want to spoil it. But happy stream! Thanks for joining in. Man, Sunday stream, whole nother thing. Oh my gosh. M. Peebles. Look at that. I love it. That is a fun idea. I love it. That's cool. That would be fun to do, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be a blast. That would be a blast to do. I'm on board. I'm in. We could see who gets the high score at the end. It's good. It's good. I do think it's inspired me, the idea of roll and writes over several, like a story. I think that's a cool design space. Thankfully, one of my buddies, Cody, he talked me off this idea of what if there was an episodic thing that you played every week and it just kept developing, and it was like 50 rooms, so you played over like 50 weeks. He was like, that's a lot. That's a lot of designing. Also, a lot of folks, they're not looking to play a game 50 times usually. So I was like, oh, how about 10? So after like 5, 10, 12, 10 seemed right. But it has me thinking about this idea of what about like episodic storytelling that you can do. I know, I know, right? It's this dreaming idea. Lauren and I joke about when it's like I come down and I'm like, I have an idea. All right. She's like, oh, great, here we go. It's usually some crazy idea, but that's how things start. You gotta dream some. Here's what I'm trying to say is roll and writes that can tell a story over time. We were traveling up to Ohio. That's where I grew up. And we were listening to this podcast about the Wright brothers. And I love the Wright brothers. Well, I love the Wright brothers. I grew up in an area where it was first in flight. Not first in flight. Oh, what have I done? Birthplace of aviation, where the Wright brothers grew up. Wright Pat Air Force Base. Big part of growing up and love of the Wright brothers, learn about them. I live in North Carolina now. Their claim is first in flight. I got to go visit Kitty Hawk and see all that, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So I was like, we were listening to this podcast about the Wright brothers. I was like, what if there was a Wright brothers roll and write game? You could do some sort of play on the Wright, roll and Wright brothers, or roll and Wright brothers flight something, punny. I was like, you could have like 3, 4, or 5 roll and writes that tell the story of the Wright brothers. So it's like it's an historical roll and write game that's entertaining and teaches you about the Wright brothers and the kind of leading you towards. Yeah, that's right. Have you played that one? There's a roll and write game called Roland Wright. Roland Wright, the roll and write game. So there's something punny about that, but just the idea of roll and write games that kind of push you towards something. I think there could be something like that for Super Dice Heroes also. That would be, saving the city, working kind of rather than all in one thing. It could be that it's almost like zooming in, and now you're at the warehouse, and that's one whole roll and write, and then the next one could be another story, saving people downtown, and then working your way towards the big final battle, rather than trying to cram all that into one. Um, Anyways, Dice in the Darkness has me on this. What would it be like to have a bigger story over several rooms? So, roll and writes are great because you can do it all on one page. You can make it easy to print and play from home, just a couple dice. I'd love to get to play with people. All right, we're going to rescue this dog in just a couple weeks. It'll be great. That's all I got. On the quest for 100, I'm going to come back on Thursday night, and I think we're going to marathon it. I have a meeting right beforehand, so I think I'm going to have to start a little later. But we could marathon, maybe I think at 9 o'clock is when I'll be able to start on Thursday night, 9 p.m. But thank you for joining in. Happy stream day. Whew, look at this. Sunday crew. Thanks for joining in. All right. Rock on, man. Thank you. Thanks, crew, for joining in. All right, I hope you have a great Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening, wherever you are. And blessings on your week ahead. I hope you have a great week. That's it. Oh, I forgot hey, let me give my last spiel. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, I did the goodbye too early. Sorry, I have one more spiel. This idea, Games for Good. Part of the reason why these games are free is just if you're able to support your local food bank, food pantry in this area where I live, Forsyth County. 1 in 4 kids are hungry, so this is something that's really near and dear to my heart. And so you can support the Forsyth Backpack Program if that's something you're interested in. Here's the info there, and that would be to provide a backpack full of food for kids that wouldn't have food at home otherwise. So they send kids home with food for the weekend is the idea. So kids have food to eat. All right, Games for Good. That's why we're here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is the real goodbye. I hope you all have a great week. Talk to y'all later.